What is going on? It is your boy Flows. We back with another video. That is something I didn't think I would be saying in under a month. That's 2 videos in under a month for me. That shit is crazy. I should get a award for this. Alright, but put that to the side real quick. Today's video is gonna be, did Naruto actually defy destiny? Let's hop into that right now. Today's video won't be anything too long. This will be real quick, but before we get into the main point of the video, there's a lot of controversial topics when it comes to Naruto. You know, is Itachi a good character? Yes, he is. If you say no, then you just dumb. Alright, they say Madara should have been the final villain. You damn right he should have been the final villain. They say Obito started war of a pussy. Well, nigga, you just dumb. They say Sasuke is a bitch. Oh, you know what? You a too. Naruto never trained for anything. Well, nigga, did you watch the anime? They say side characters should have got some more love. Well, I mean, shit, you damn right they should have got some more love. Say Kaguya was a shit final villain that stole the spotlight from Madara. You know what? You spot on about that one. But they needed Kaguya to further the Boruto plot line. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. You know, the most controversial of them all is Sakura useless. No, she's not useless, but she's still a. It don't mean I gotta like her character, but she's not useless. Now that that's out the way, let's essentially get into what this video is about. Did Naruto defy destiny? A lot of people want to say that he did not defy destiny, that he was actually destined for greatness. Actually, that he had it all handed to him. He didn't train for anything. That it was just all right there, and boom, Hokage Naruto, boom, everything goes his way. And that is completely false. Now, why I say all those things is because sure, he had the nine-tailed fox, but what did that give him? Some power that he did not want at the moment. All that did was make his childhood live in hell. Like, that shit was ass. Everybody ignored this nigga. He could not make any friends. It was a rough childhood for him. He's always had to deal with this demon fox inside of him, and he was judged because of that, even though his father is the one who saved all these niggas that be judging him. That's crazy, right? Saying that, you know, everything was just handed him, he has like free power, is just ridiculous. I mean, he had the power there, but it didn't mean that it was his power. Essentially, it became, he had those, you know, rage moments. What happened in anime, the power seeped out of him through his emotions, and that's how he won, you know, some of his fights. That's what happens in anime. But that was more of a burden to him than anything else. Like, if you know, in Naruto Shippuden, when he raged, he ended up hurting Sakura. He won on a huge fight with Orochimaru. Like, it wasn't anything that was a plus to him. He didn't like the fox at all. He hated Kurama at one point, actually, and he had to train with Jiraiya to earn like Rasengan, which is a high level technique for a joining, I believe. He had to train for the Rasen Shuriken, which is a technique that really put strain on his arms. Then he had to train for Sage Mode to take off that strain from his arms. Then he had to train for KCM1, which he had to fight Kurama himself. He got help from his mom, of course, but he had to fight Kurama himself. Before that, he had to fight the evil in his heart, and then he was able to fight Kurama, take that power for himself. He further advanced it throughout the war, got KCM2, and then he was given Sage's 6-pass chakra. But that's the one power that he was given. Everything else before that, he actually worked for. I don't understand why people feel the need to say, oh, he didn't work for nothing, he got all his power from Kurama. No, that's not the case. That power was never essentially his until he earned KCM1, which he had to fight Kurama for. Now let's talk about destiny. Dates back into the early Naruto episodes with Neji versus Naruto. Just watch these clips real quick and we'll go into why he believes this way and what he believes about destiny and how this affects Naruto and his story.
You thought you could be Hokage? It's absurd. Never. Of mine show me many things. One thing they've shown me: people's limitations are set, fixed, and unchangeable. Only a fool wastes his time trying to become something he can never be. They were born destined to be Hokage. It's not something you become merely by trying to become it. They were chosen by destiny. Each person is given his own path to follow, and he must follow it obediently to the end.
Now, going back on Neji vs Naruto, Neji's whole perspective on destiny was just him projecting his hatred for his destiny and how he was bound by being in the side branch while being stronger than people in the main branch. He had given up hope way too early and went with the mindset that it was destiny and he could do nothing but follow it obediently. So seeing someone try to break free from this destiny and battle the odds angered him. He tried to break down Naruto for that sole reason. Now moving forward, we find out that Naruto and Sasuke are actually reincarnates of Ashura and Indra. So was Hashirama and Madara. Now upon finding this out entirely, Naruto's fate and Sasuke's fate were intertwined since the day when they were born. Their destiny was set in stone since the day they were born. Naruto was never destined for greatness. He was destined to fight Sasuke and one of them to die. The cycle of hatred to continue for years to come, the same way it continued through Hashirama and Madara. They were fated to fight each other. Their fate was intertwined since the day they were born, also since they were reincarnates of Ashura Ninja. They were destined to finish out their fight, and they ended up dying. One of them ended up dying because of that fight. New reincarnates were made, which were Naruto and Sasuke, and their fates were intertwined. Now, they were supposed to die in the fight, but that's not what happened. Naruto was able to bring Sasuke from the dark, was able to bring him to the light, and they were able to kill off the cycle of hatred and stop the reincarnations of Ashura and Indra. And craziest part about this, it's not that hard. That is literally as simple as it gets. Naruto, since the day he was born, was destined to fight Sasuke. One of them were destined to die during that fight. The cycle of hatred was supposed to continue on, but that's not what happened. He actually did defy destiny. Naruto defied the destiny that was set in place the day he was born. And I don't understand where people get this narrative that he was destined for greatness, that he had it all. He became Hokage, you know, won all his fights, got all this free power. That's not the case at all when it comes to Naruto. I'm not sure if you did not watch the anime, but that's not how it was. And I know everybody is not gonna like Naruto. I mean, that's just preference. If you don't like Naruto, you don't like Naruto. That's how it is. I, for one, do like Naruto, and I just hope that if you don't like Naruto, if you do like Naruto, that you were able to, like, you know, open your eyes a little bit, see what Naruto is, for like who he is, what he accomplished, and that he's just not this kid that, you know, was given everything. And with all that said, if y'all want to see some more videos, give me some ideas down in the comment. With all that going on, I'll catch you guys next time.